Hello, thank you so much for choosing to click on this video. My name is Magina. I live in the state of Connecticut with my husband and my three children. Thank you so much because some of you have already subscribed. I have 28 subscribers. I know it's not a lot in the grand scheme of things, but to me is a lot because 28 people have chosen to watch what I'm doing. So that's really appreciated. So keep on clicking and liking my video and subscribe if you like them because that will encourage you to show it to more people. And there's a lot to learn here. This channel is all about fun and good time and showing you what I making. So that's what this video is about. What I'm making in the month of March. Today is the beginning of March and we're on the first week. So I thought I'll come in and show you what I'm working on and have set a goal for the end of March because I'm one of those people. If I don't have a goal, I'm gonna be scrolling everywhere. I'm gonna start a whole bunch of things. I don't know if you watch my whip videos. I have over 20 whips of things I started and never finished, and actually found more. But we ain't gonna talk about that now. Okay, so I'm completely in denial about all the other things since that video that I found. But today, March, beginning of March, we're gonna set goals, and I'm gonna show you some of the things I'm working on and what my goals are for the month of March. Finish object. I don't have a lot because if you recall from one of my introduction video or the second video, I have a full-time job and I also have a side gig, I would say. So it's like a part-time job. I work as a adjunct professor for one of the university. So I am teaching currently the spring semester. So that's an added job to my regular 36 hours full-time job. So crochet has not taken a back seat because I do crochet every day. I try to do, even if it's a row or two on something, but I haven't had as much time as I normally would have. Now, come April, the semester will be over and I'll have definitely more time because right now they go to the hospital and this is an all day business. So then the other days, I'm either home, doing household stuff that we all have responsibility, caring for my children and things like that, or I'm working at my other job, which is a 12-hour shift. So all that to say, February has been very scarce as far as finished object. So, but I managed to do one thing. Okay, I have one thing that I completed. Let me have this little baby here. It is a flower coaster, and these are supposed to be rose buds. So I really like it, and I found it on in the magazine, the Crochet World magazine. I did a whole review on that. Please go watch that video. This magazine is full of spring inspiration ideas, and that's where I found the crochet pattern for this little coaster, rosebud coaster. Let me see if I can find it and I will show it to you. It's on page 85. Uh, this is what it looks like. So it's supposed to be multiple of them and a basket. So I haven't made the basket yet because I wanted to see the size. I had a feeling that this was going to be a little small because it says it's 4.5 inches. And that's exactly how I measure. But this is what it's supposed to look like. So as far as the pattern goes, it was easy. It's just a circle. If you know how to make a circle, you can do this. The rosebuds were not complicated. I would say it says for intermediate, and I agree with that. Even though it's simple, it didn't have any direction on how to make the rosebud itself. It tells you how to make it, but they somehow forgot to tell you that you have to kind of twirl them around so they can have this shape. And I only knew that because I have made rosebud earrings and it follows the same type. So I sort of knew that I had to do that. But if you never made a rosebud before, I can see, once you make it, you're looking at this, it's long, it's not circle. So you have to kind of figure out how to twist it because that's what I did. I twisted them and then I got the shape of a rosebud. And also, it didn't give any instruction on how to sew it in place. Again, I had to use what I know, what my experience has been with sewing crochet item to sew it. So, the back is fairly clean. I did my best not to have the thread going back and forth because, if you're going to gift this to somebody, you don't want an ugly back. So you can see a little bit of the red, but not a whole lot. So, overall, I like it. I really like it. It was a quick make and it satisfied my need to finish something at least for the month of February. Okay, there is a second thing I made. I forgot about it. I made a collar for my dog, my little dog. I made her a collar. So let me grab her for a second so I can show it to you. Come here, girl. Right, there she is. And I made her this nice little collar so she can look as good as her mama, right? Because she had one, but it was old, so I ended up taking that out, and I made her this one. It's very loose, so it goes around her neck nicely and comfortable. It's 100% cotton, so it's easy. It's not gonna overheat her, and I can just take it out and wash it. But doesn't she look good? You look like a princess with your color, and she matches her mama. So what else not to like, right? Before we move on to the next items on this video, which are the things that I'm working on that I want to be done in the month of March, let's take a minute to read a verse. Today's verse is Philippians 4, verse 7. And it goes like this: May the peace of God that surpasses all understanding guard your heart and your mind in Jesus Christ. Wonderful verse. Again, I want to say, I keep on saying, it's one of my favorite. I have many favorites, but it is one of my favorite because it's a great reminder to let the peace of God that surpasses all understanding, meaning all the things that you and I can understand because we are finite. We don't know everything there is to know. It says, may the peace of God guard sorry, one thing, your heart and your mind, because that's where all the troubles start. In the heart and the mind, all the anxiety, the fear, the failure sense, they all start there. This verse is a great reminder that we are to let the peace of God that surpasses all understanding. I mean, doesn't matter what's going on around you. The peace of God, it surpasses all understanding, and trusting in the one being that can actually make something happen, that can make your dream or whatever it is, that can solve your problem. Trusting in that being, meaning trusting in God, will give you the peace that surpasses all understanding. Love it. Amen to that. All right. So one of the things that I'm working on that I've been working on in February, and I'm planning on finishing it in March because I have been actually disciplined about this. I did this beauty here. It is a poncho, but that has a built-in cowl. I have never seen this before, and it's all worked into one. So this is how far I've gotten. So I have already done here the back or the front, and then I have. So I'm halfway through. I don't have a lot to go. I'm going to model it for you. So this is it. I really like it. It's beautiful, very lightweight, and I'm already done with the back. And so I'm working toward the front. I mean, front or back. I don't know which one is gonna be the front or the back. I'm gonna have to finish it first, and then decide which side I like. It's reversible at this point, so any side will be good. Even the other end is the same. So um, very good. Once I wash it, and I will probably block it a little bit to give me more length because I didn't follow the exact measurement of the magazine. So I kind of did my own thing. So I was even thinking about maybe put a little stitch right here to help it sit on me a little bit more instead of having the opening like they have it in the magazine. So we'll see. But I am loving it. I love the color. Let me turn around so you can see the back. The fade is absolutely gorgeous. So really like this project and want to finish it. That's my goal. And it is again for my favorite magazine. I'm not affiliated with them, but I really like them. For Crochet World, this was their winter 2024. So last month. magazine, and this is where I found this. So let's find it real quick and show you what it looks like. It's called the Permafrost Poncho. This is what it looks like on the model. Obviously, I adjusted mine. I didn't want all this extra fabric on mine because, I'm not that tall, and I'm not as skinny as this model. So I needed to adjust it. So I did less chain because I don't want all this extra fabric that is just going to add weight to my garment. So yeah, this is what it looks like, and it's made with the same yarn. That was the thing that pleases me so much because I actually have the yarn. I didn't have to do any yarn substitution. So this is what it constructed as you can see, this is one piece. So really, really enjoy making this. In case you have a question about what yarn I'm using Karen Colorama Halo. That's this fuzzy yarn, and it does have a nice fading effect. So this is what I'm using for the poncho. Another thing I've been working on is my doily. It's gotten so big that now I have to put it on a bigger backboard to show you. So this is her and her full beauty. Last time I was somewhere here, I believe. And since then I added a couple of rows, maybe two or three. Again, it's slow going, but hey, look at this beauty. Crochet thread does take some time, and you really have to be in love with them to do it. But it is almost done. I just have a couple more rows to add. So definitely this is going to be on my list of goals to complete for March. This is going to get done for the month of March. Next thing I have been working on is the sweep. If you watch my whip video, this was the whip that has been lingering around for 4 years now. I started this in 2021, around and actually want to get it done. So on my whip control video, I had set a goal to finish this, okay? And I've given myself 2 months. So I have been making progress. Even though I've been working on the poncho, anytime I have a little free time, I hop over to do this whip because I want to get it done. I only had 9 more hexagon to do. So I have been furiously working on this. So I so far completed 1, 2, 3. These are all done, bordered and everything. All I have to do is weave my end and put them in the hexagon. So 1, 2, 3, 4. And then I'm doing this assembly style. So I'm doing all those flakes first, and then I spend one afternoon bordering them. So for the flakes, I have done again one here, 2, 3, 4. So 4 plus those 3. So far I have 7, and my goal was to do 9 to finish completing the hexagon. So I'm very close to my goal. I given myself 2 months, so we only 1 month in. So I think I'm doing pretty good as far as working on this beautiful snowflake afghan. Let me stand for a second and show it to you. Go behind us. It is fairly large, and oh, look at this baby. And it's all sparkly yarn. It is big twist. Unfortunately, you guys know what's going on with big twist. I have enough to finish this, so I'm not worried about that so much. But this is the older big twist. I have to say that's when it was in top. It was in top quality by then. I'm not planning on selling this. This is for my own house. But yeah, I've got 7 done. So 7, 2 more to go, and then I will be almost done. So 1 month should be enough, even with all the busyness that I'm having with everything else that's going on in my life. I think I can get this done. So there is one more thing that I do work on and off as the mood strikes. Sometimes I feel like I need to work on it a little bit, so I pull it out and work on it. It is not gonna be in my March goals of thing to finish. I just think I won't have time to finish it. But it's this. This is my little doll that I've been trying to make. She is sister friend to my other doll, and last time I showed her, I had only done one leg and then like a quarter of a leg. So since then, I have made some steady progress. She now has underwear and I started on her waistline. So yeah, I thought I would show because I did work on this in February. It, again, if I just focus on, I think I would get it done, but the poncho and everything else took priority. So this is not gonna be on my March goal, but if I have time, if I'm done with the poncho, maybe I will finish this doll. But yeah, second time is a charm. It's looking much better than the first one. My legs are straight this time. So that goes to say, keep practicing and you will get better. So this is it for all the things I'm planning on working for in the month of March, meaning the poncho, the hexagon, and the doily. Those are the three things that I'm gonna focus on. I'm gonna divide my time up between the three of them. Obviously, the poncho is the priority because I want to get that done so I can wear it. And everything else is, I will work on them as I can. I did make a purchase and I bought this. It is a mini portable sewing machine. And the reason I bought this, if you watch my video about my very first video in my watermelon bag, it's right here. You can see the inside was not sewn well at all. It's actually horrible. I'm actually embarrassed to show the inside to anybody. And so I would like to use this, hopefully, to sew. From what I looked online, it's from Amazon. It was about $17. You can just hold it and sew your line straight. It does all the work for you. So for somebody who's never sewn before, I think this might solve my problem, but we will see. Because if it does work, I can finally crochet, make a bag out of all the on-in-one granny square that I made a while back and have not been able to do anything because I'm hesitating when it comes to sewing the lining. And I like my bags to be lined because it gives them structure and also keeps things from falling out. So stay tuned. I'm gonna do a review on this little machine here to see if it's something that will solve my issue of not knowing how to sew but still wanting to line my bag. If you have that same problem, so please come back for this. Thank you again for staying until the end. Thank you for watching my video. Please give me a like. I have a lot of views, but no one is liking. So please give me a like because it helps YouTube know that you're enjoying the video and it shows it to everything. So click like at the beginning if you're more likely to forget. But it really helps, I think, us YouTubers, especially small channels like mine, because the more you like, the more YouTube will show it to other people. And please comment which one of those whip that you like and what are you working on. Are you like me? You have multiple things you're working on, or are you a one project person? Yeah, let me know in the comment what works for you. So again, thank you for watching me. This is Magina coming from the state of Connecticut. I really appreciate that you clicked on my channel. May you have a blessed day. Bye bye.